Hello everyone and welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. Where we last left off we went around more on Eladon. And now we're going to check out the Krogan place here. New Tuchanka.
New Tuchanka coming up.
No way this colony will make it.
Come on, you have nowhere to go.
Heard Sloan and Kadara is hiring.
Sloane's dead. You know. Hi.
Move along. No outsiders.
She's with me, human pathfinder.
Drac. It's been a while.
Jorgel Strux sent me. I'm supposed to talk with Morda.
So now Strux is friends with the Nexus. Traitor.
Think I'm a traitor too.
Shut it, Breck.
Edison, Krogan, or we can be friends. Try that one, I guess.
I'm not here to step on any toes. I can help you guys out.
You assume we need help.
Hey, you guys did your job. Now stand down and let them in.
But Drac.
Didn't I tell you to shut up? I'll spread the word so Morda knows you're here.
Good.
Alright then. Go to the
Pathfinder
Krogan, go
must
to the
think
throne
it's
room.
pretty tough to just stroll in here.
Wonder how long she'd last in a real fight.
Longer than
They're
you.
testing you, seeing if you'll take the bait.
You hear Gorak and this soft, squishy human like you should probably steer clear of the wildlife out there.
You said something about a worm.
Not a worm. The worm. Huge. Invincible. You can't miss it. It pops out of the dunes from time to time. Plows down everything in its path.
Do I have to worry about it attacking?
Far as we can tell, it doesn't care about us, one way or the other. Just stay out of its way. It'll barrel right through you, tear you to pieces.
Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah, I'll just punch it. It'll be fine.
It was an accident. The terminal with Dr. Okir's data was right next to the scrubbed ones.
Okir?
Don't worry, Dr. Gunnar. I'll track it down.
Hello. I noticed you were listening. Is it because you're a fan of the Krogan genius, Dr. Okir? I'm frantic because a terminal with all his research was accidentally sold to a junker.
How do you accidentally sell?
No? Maybe? What was on it?
His work regarding Krogan physiology and the genophage was advanced. I was his protege. Or, I was acquainted with his protege.
Anyway, it's encrypted, but it would be bad if it fell into the wrong hands. I can give you a nav point and the name of the scavenger I accidentally sold it to.
You talk about Dr. Okir like I should know who that is.
Dr. Okir was on the leading edge of Krogan genetics, and possibly curing the genophage.
And then he made a clone.
And not using the slow genetic
Or a
mutation approach
perfect
the
clone
initiative
of
has invested in.
Called Run.
I had a collection of his research. I hope to cure the genophage in the colony.
Send me the nav point and the terminal identification.
Done. I hope it's still on the planet.
I didn't even get a
Junker
choice
was
to choose.
aggressive.
There were 2 more options and you just made me...
Dr. Okir's important work can't be lost.
Terminal. Corton Ewoods. Yes, real, genuine Varan jerky, just like your Battlemaster used to make it. It's the kind of jerky you can put between your lip and gum during a fight, and the smell of blood mixed with the taste of salt and sends you into a blood rage that much faster. We'll be taking office all week. Got a weapon that uses special parts and isn't worth paying for expensive repairs on. I've got a custom micro fabricator and several hundred years of experience getting old guns firing again. Maybe you need a chemical spine augmentation on the stock, or maybe an internal reskin of your barrel can help you firearms stop pulling to the right and give you accuracy you remember. My microfabricator uses polymer printing to form interlocking bricks that can be adapted to any shape. Might not be pretty, but will get you shooting again. Bring your old guns and something to Arthur. Jair Olchi. I had these before we went into the cryo, and I can't stop thinking about them. Pretty sure I got the name right. They're either Asari or human, and they don't taste much at first, just kind of sweet, but then they burn the back of your throat after you swallow. I need more! I wrote down the recipe, but there's some stuff I can't get here. Ginger, I guess it's a plant. Nutmeg, not a nut, also a plant. Cloves, part of a hoofed mammal. No, it's not. Cinnamon. I have no idea what this is. Maybe misspelling it. That's its. Thinks it's shelled animal. I can get everything else. Offer upon delivery. Copy issue of Fornax 52, plus up to 4 gingerbread cookies. Gingerbeard cookies. Oh, he wants to make gingerbread cookies. Okay. Well, ginger's a plant, nutmeg's a plant, cloves are a plant, and cinnamon's a plant. So, close. Or is cinnamon a root? One of the two, I don't know. Maybe it is a shelled animal! Hello? Alright, we got a bunch of stuff here. I don't know where everything is, so Secret Heart, the greenhouse, go to the throne room, medical supplies. I guess I'll head this way.
She'll run this place into the ground.
What's this? It's not going to tell me, so never mind.
What is this? We don't answer to it. We're closing early tomorrow. Any reason? Did I say you could ask questions? You're a lackey, not a partner.
You're lucky I'm nicer than your last assistant. You have enough scars, old man.
Well, look at that. Not one of those damn scavengers, are you?
No.
I'm with the Andromeda Initiative.
That's worse. Look, you want to buy? Talk to my seller. I hired him so I don't have to deal with the customers.
The Nexus is paradise compared to this. You don't want to go back? Even a little?
So we can be your attack dogs again? Get treated like dirt until we finally fight back? This is no different than the rebellion back home. Only time we get respect is when we take it by force. We were stupid to think it would be any different here.
You talk like you saw the rebellions. You can't be as old as Drac.
What's that supposed to mean?
I was born during the final year, just before the Turians hit us with the genophage. My father died in the fight on Canrum. Took 24 Turian guns to drop him. I'm glad he didn't live to see us riding in cargo on the Nexus like pets.
I think we're all riding as cargo.
Bet the scavengers are crawling all over the salvage you pick up.
Not too bad. I pick my scrap out in Ataraxia, where squishies like you can't handle the heat. I don't get too close to the flophouse. Scavengers gather there like insects. Can't defend my salvage against those numbers. Look at me. I was a warrior, and now I fight vermin over a junk heap.
I should get moving.
I'll be here, selling junk.
No, you won't. Your companion will be selling junk. You'll be there just sitting.
Pathfinder, welcome.
Jesus, I can't...
Don't welcome an alien into our colony.
The fuck? Why is that so bright?
Shut up, old man. Sorry about that. Don't mind him. Credits are credits, I say.
Your business won't get far if you only sell to Krogan.
He's more concerned with proving a point than growing his clientele. Good thing he has me. Now buy something before he starts yelling again.
Yes, Jesus. Krogan hammer crying. Is that it? That's all you've got? I'll sell all my salvage to you then. Give me your money. Oh, bless me. Sorry if I killed people. Oh.
Best gear mods on Ellen. Didn't do long since I had to use a rifle.
Rorik, hello.
Pathfinder, when you travel, do you meet many Angara?
Sometimes.
Have you met one named Lieta?
I don't think so. Why?
She was a salvager, made runs to Eladin all the time. When she landed, she would always stop here first. We climbed the dunes together,
Oh, I can see a thing in the
talked
background.
for hours. Lieta had a hard time in this heat, so I said I'd make her a cryo bracelet.
Were you two... you know...
We were friends. At least I thought so. One day, she just stopped coming. I don't know where she is, if I'll ever see her again.
You You think something happened to her?
The worms.
She could have taken a new job.
Looks at least there's two of them.
Maybe she was sick of Eldon. But if there's even a chance she ran into trouble, I can't stand not knowing.
Tell me more about Lieta.
She's adventurous, optimistic. Her jokes could make a Krogan blush. In a place like this, she stood out. I think she'd stand out anywhere.
Sure, let me out.
I could track her down for you. Make sure she's okay.
There's a salvage runner at the Paradise. She might know something.
I would like that. If you find her, will you give her the cryo bracelet? Tell her she can use it to visit me again. Thank you, Pathfinder.
No problem.
You seem different from the other Krogan.
My father called me a Solarian in a Krogan body. Supposed to be an insult. Joke's on him, though. I like Solarians.
You see?
I didn't want to do that.
Joke's on him, though. I like Solarians.
What are you doing up here?
Looking. Back home, we didn't have time to just stop and look.
Is life that different here?
It was all about survival. Here, we don't have to fight so hard. Of course, the older ones still think they have to fight. Maybe it's just in their blood.
They'll come around.
Sounds like Helios was an easy choice for you.
So the old
New
ones want to
galaxy,
keep
new
fighting,
life.
while the even
Not
older ones
interested
are like,
in being a
I'm
merc like my
bored of
father,
fighting.
or battling it
And the
out
newer
on
ones are like,
Tuchanka.
I don't want to
I
fight.
almost didn't want to be packed into cryo for the journey. Wanted to see the whole thing.
Would have been pretty lonely.
Never been bothered by loneliness. The views would have been worth it.
Alright.
I should get going.
Terminal. Hey everyone, as we continue building new structures, remember that building is like firing a shotgun and a pack of rounds. Adjust your safety first. We don't want to focus on the cons, so let's have the proversation about safety. Please wear helmets while building unless you really don't want to. Don't use the welding torches for tattoos unless you're sure it's something you want on your skin forever. Quit stealing supplies. We've got computers. We know you're doing it, and we'll shoot you. Only add guns to the things the plan says should have guns on them. Don't fire your guns into the air in celebration unless you shout that you're going to do so beforehand. Thank you. Turret grades. Warlord Mortar told me to upgrade the turrets before I left for Apex training, so I'm going to be pouring a little fire on them to make sure you're not crying like a Volos with a busted suit as soon as I leave. Keep your IFFs up to date. I'm going to be firing off test rounds, and I don't want my little gun friends to mistake you for a cat. Also taking requests. Anybody want cryo ammo in these? Maybe incendiary. Let me know if you want to shatter your enemies or just laugh while they roll around trying to put themselves out. Also, any kill... Why is that twice? Any kills the turrets get count as mine for the colony standards. Core Imme. Imagine that you're a proud warrior fighting for your people in the height of Ragnar War. When the ancient spirits of Tuchanka awaken and spread across the galaxy, some are changed, gaining magical powers and tied to the homeworld through the blood of Carlos himself, while others become horrible monsters. Can you conquer the beast within and save the galaxy? Join us in Grant, the Ragening, a live-action role-playing experience for Krogan who want to combine collaborative storytelling with light, non-lethal combat. All you need is a dice roller app, the light show Omni-tool utility, dummy ammo for any gun you bring, and your own imagination. Meet friends and have a fun and a supportive environment. Contact poster for information on meetup times. Alright. So basically a LARP.
Hear about the Nexus wanting us back? So the Squishies finally realized they're...
Saw the worm out there again.
If you
That
had
thing
a
is
worm
huge.
hunting, let me know. I'll plan your funeral.
Let me know when you plan to hold your gun properly, because it seems to be clipping through your arm. Vehicle classified multiple collisions, internal structure weakened due to constant sand integration.
Better to live for myself than to see this place go the same way.
Wait, they just have an open area here? Can I even get over that wall? I just tried and it didn't let me go any higher. Okay, invisible wall. I guess I'll head downstairs then. Hello?
Damn, look at the sky. It's so big.
Just stick around. See how it plays out here.
No promises.
Hello there, injured Krogan Stout.
So you're the human Pathfinder. You look different from the pictures I saw.
That was my father, probably.
You probably saw pictures of my dad.
Your dad? You replaced him as Pathfinder?
It's a long story.
Haven't really kept up with Nexus news. Enough trouble to occupy me here.
Scavengers?
Amongst other things. You seen the Flophouse yet? That's where they get together. 80% shacks, 100% trouble. I'll give you the nav point so you can avoid it. Or not, as you choose.
Oh, really?
Have you had much trouble with the scavengers at the colony?
Not yet. They're not that stupid. A bunch of squishies against 100-odd Krogan? Give it a little time. Resources run low, they'll get desperate, and who knows?
Tell me more about the Flophouse.
It's a loose collection of shelters where some scavenger gangs gather. They knock each other around, drink, and then when they're all riled up, run raids. And if you get close when they're hungry, well, that's how I lost a liver and gained a limp.
Oh, okay.
Thanks. This information will come in handy.
Just trying to help. Be careful out there, Pathfinder.
Investigate the Flophouse. Can't believe they just have these things here and they don't even try to, like, get them themselves. I shall highlight this one.
I'd love to take down the worm. Should have known Morta would take over.
She'll run this place into the ground. Toss him into the sinkhole.
Ravno Brek.
You Ravener Brank? Struck sent me. He said that you...
Yes. Find me later near the fighting pit.
Hey, Nexus. I'm the one you talk to around here.
Are you Morta?
I'm Nakmor Morta, Overlord of the Krogan in Helios.
Hello.
Overlord?
Drac, Kesh said you had a new job.
She didn't tell me you did.
And you're the celebrated Pathfinder from the Hyperion, found at last.
I'm Ryder.
This is thrilling. I've never stood so close to a Pathfinder before. Mostly because the Krogan never got one.
You didn't get a separate
Welcome
thing, did
to
you?
New Tuchanka.
Hello.
You mean that? Because it doesn't sound like you mean that.
You're right. I don't. You weren't there when the Council species on the Nexus banded together to screw over the Krogan. Again. New galaxy, same crap.
I'd just like you to give me, personally, the benefit of the doubt.
Why are you here, Pathfinder? To see what a successful colony looks like.
Sure.
Our outposts are new. We could use the advice.
Your manipulation is so transparent. No advice for you. Only regret. Watch. The Krogan will thrive and the initiative will pay. Get out of my face before I smash it.
I'm going to journal about this later. See you soon.
I will. I'm trying to get my gun out, but I can't. That's not what I wanted.
Morta's a hard ass, but that surprised even me. Not good.
Yeah? Maybe.
She said the initiative will pay. That's us. That's scary.
Let's talk to Brank before we freak out.
That's just a thing, okay then. Social interactions updated. Hello again, it's time for a little confrontation. It's great that you studied the courtship material, but implementation has been tougher than boiled vorture. Our medics have noted that the nettles you are all gathering are giving each other in bouquets are poisonous. The females have been patient so far by only breaking your bones, but let's not test that any further. I'm pleased that while our lone fatality was the stupidest little pyjack who stood outside in the middle of a thunderstorm holding a sonic amplifier over his head in an attempt to gain breeding privileges. Our own warlord has seen the trouble we're all having and will now be taking in part taking part in what she says is an ancient Earth tradition that is going to cut through the garbage and sort this mating stuff out for everyone. Polish your shoots and puff up your humps, males. The Nakmor Mortar dance is next week, and the females will be sending out invitations to the males they wish to accompany them. Okay. Out to our recent event, special thanks to the Pyjacks who thought they could show up with real ammo and scared the weaklings playing games. It's really interesting to see how a group of social activity like Krant, the Ragening, attracts people who want to ruin others' fun. And also to see how a group used to working with other people can come together as a team and stomp on some faces. Also, all of you who were part of the Dreams of the Lost Thresher event, you made me cry. Remember to sync your dice roller apps and see you soon. Females, though you have been trained not to do so, be honest in what you want. Males grow, acquire and communicate. Let us remember that we lost those that we lost at Nakmor Mortar dance in a way that they are true heroes. Wait, what? There was supposed to be a dance and people died? Great meetup. I loved how my little headbutter laughed when we took the hills at full speed, and hearing him sing along during story time was amazing. Thanks whoever brought the VI that did the diaper change and scale chafe check tutorial, and also to whoever brought the demolition charges. The way all the little eyes lit up when those things blew up was fantastic. Same time next week. Okay. That ain't weird.
Drac, yo, wreck. Swing by when you ain't so busy playing hero. We'll catch up.
Sure thing, Krant. I have stories, let me tell you.
Vel, hello.
I don't sell Rincol to humans. Matter of principle.
Rincol kills people.
What's Rincol?
Krogan alcohol. Like drinking a live grenade. I distill it myself. Strongest in the galaxy.
That's impressive.
Not really. I'm the only distiller in the galaxy.
Remind me to stock up.
What's it like living out here?
It's no paradise, but it's easier than Tuchanka. Back home, stepping outside during a nuclear wind could tear the plate from your skull.
What made you pick up and come to Helios?
I was sick of living on a dead planet, watching my people tear each other apart. Hitching a ride on the Nexus was a chance to start over.
But you left the Nexus.
And built this. Best decision the Krogan ever made. Just wish it was on better terms. Not wise to burn bridges out here.
True.
What was it like, traveling on the Nexus?
Don't know. I remember Solarians packing us into cryo. Some of us needed a double hit to fall asleep. Then, nothing. Suddenly we were here. You want to know more, ask Barrack. Says he woke up mid-journey and lived 50 years alone on the Nexus.
He has to be lying.
Probably. Good story, though.
What do you have against selling Rincol to humans?
Spent too much time babysitting humans who think they can stomach it. Fact is, you can't. Maybe it won't kill you, but it'll leave me a mess to clean up.
I bet I could handle it.
Please.
Typical.
What? No, listen to what they're saying.
That's all for now.
Back to it.
Ryder, this is Grot, an old friend. Practically built this whole place.
Oh, hello.
Don't let the fact that he's Earth not bother you. He can't help it.
What do you think of the colony? Pretty great, huh?
When you said colony, I didn't think you meant this. Why didn't you tell me, Drac?
Wasn't sure about you at first. And then it seemed simpler to just show you when we got here.
It's... rustic?
That's what we're going for. Rustic.
I'm guessing you have questions.
Well, yeah.
There's a lot of prefab materials here, and shuttles.
Some of it was gear we had stored away on the Nexus.
The rest we sort of stole when we left. Not like anyone was gonna stop us.
How long has the colony been here?
Since we left the Nexus. After the mutiny.
Give me numbers.
Just like that?
A few
If the
months?
Nexus start a colony?
We're Krogan, kid. We can live anywhere.
Could have parked our tails on a volcano and handled it just fine.
The plants here, where'd they come from?
Ever since the clan got here, Vorn and his assistant have been working hard on the greenhouse.
We built him and Hark some pretty fancy digs. Lights and everything.
New Tuchanka's plants grow way better than the ones back home. Way less radiation.
You seem at home here, Drac.
And you're not getting any younger. Ever think of retiring? The day you dig my grave, old-timer. Sad honor that'll be.
How do you know Drac?
Yeah, tell me.
We mined together back when our quads had barely dropped. Now I just can't seem to get rid of him.
I'll talk to you later.
Oh, that was, boring. That was boring.
Varka, listen to yourself.
I know what I saw. Did that worm think I wouldn't notice? It's my squad, not Gren's, and I'll be damned if I let them take orders from him.
Shaman Cortic.
What do you want me to do?
Handle it, Cortic, or I will.
Half the time, I feel like I'm the only one holding this colony together.
Trouble?
Varka and Gren fought together back home, side by side, but always in competition. Made them stronger. Now they have no enemies to fight, so they're fighting each other. I can see the tension building, colonists taking sides. This is how clan wars start.
So give them an enemy, or that won't help the colony. Oh, give them an enemy.
Sounds like all they need is something to shoot.
That's exactly what they need. Best way to stop this feud is to perform a rite of union.
Which is?
Shove them into a ring with a beast. Make them fight as a team. Defeating a common foe creates a powerful bond. Krogan don't take that lightly. Help me perform the rite, and we can hold this colony together.
How do I help?
How am I supposed to help with the rite?
For one, they need something to fight.
I hope you don't mean me.
No, but I do need you to help me drive a beast into the arena. Shamans make a special lure for this. Should help subdue it.
You really think Varka and Gren could cause a war?
Big problems can start out small, not taking any chances.
I'll do whatever I can to help.
Good. Set this lure out in the wilds to attract a fiend. The beast might be feisty at first, so stay on your toes. I'll keep Varka and Gren from each other's throats till you get back. Good luck.
Okay. Enter a wild fiend habitat.
Get away from Morda.
What, me? Or what? Okay, so we got that, and we got that over there. Let's go this way. I can't see, it's so dark.
When, if you head out worm hunting.
Wait, are you just following me around? Because you're everywhere, and you got to say the same thing.
Anorexia? Pretty wild out there.
Feel like
Who you feel tired is the right size.
just gab being.
What's this one say? Varan jerky updated. I've gotten some questions and I want to make it clear that yes, this is genuine Varan jerky, not textured proteins covered in salt that you can't tell the difference, not some garbage I came up with that kind of tastes the same. The prime cut variant, slow roasted clicks in style, and then marinated in pie jack sauce. Ready to kick down the door to your mouth and charge it in shotgun first to salt your taste buds. I've got a full crate and the best offers taken. Custom microfabricated is great, but it's a stubborn beast, and every time I run a repair I end up spitting extra pieces all over my workroom. I wouldn't think that would be a problem, but the bricks that fit together are tough like Vorcha pellets, and they're sharp too. I've had worse pain in my life stepping on the damn things. Need somebody to come in and sweep the workrooms so I can walk around without punching holes in my feet. Offering microfabrication for repair work on firearms of other appliances in return. Of course it's cloned, you windy bunch of Vorcha. I said it wasn't texture proteins. I never said it was original meat. It's built from a template of preserved tissue, though. You can ask a scientist. It's a real Varan meat, even if it's never hung on a bone itself. Now quit whining and make an offer.
We ought to check it out, actually. See if we can get in on the action.
I'd rather stay here, thanks.
You call yourself Krogan?
What's this way, then? That is blue plants coming out the wall, and I can't scan it? Okay, that takes me back up. How am I sticking to the floor when I do this? Should I go flying from the floor? Like that. Genetically altered plants. Vegetation has been genetically altered to survive the harsh climate on Eladon. Right then. But we're going to stop here. In the next episode, we're going to talk to Hawk, go around the Krogan colony a bit more, and then go from there. So until then, Major Shepard, I've enjoyed this episode, and I shall see you next time.